It has become very clear that Drake is standing next to a diss record that surfaced over the weekend called Dropping Gimme 50. All of this stems from Future and Metro Boomin's two projects that had a lot of Drake disses, from Kendrick to A$AP Rocky to The Weeknd. Ricky Rose played the record on his IG. Drake is responding to all of these dudes, all right? He's shooting at the dudes that kicked off this 20v1 versus Drake. Future and Metro Boomin got a little bit of smoke. And I want to just say this one thing. I don't like that Drake never 1000% came out and said, this is my diss record to the world, because a lot of the weekend was spent with people like me who have a job to do saying, yo, I can't stand next to this record until Drake makes it clear that he's standing next to this record, because we're really entering a dangerous territory with AI records. And I think this is a mistake long-term from Drake. Maybe he doesn't care to not stand by his music, because it's become clear with the memes and all that this is a Drake record. Drake is standing next to this record. I think it's dangerous to not confirm that it's your catalog for the long term, but clearly he doesn't clear. Let's get into a little bit of this. Drake said, I could never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was a friend zone. What's a prince to a king? He's a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Drizzy Chippendale probably got your bitch a nail. I just got him done, boy. You don't even make me have to chip a nail. Rolling Loud stage, y'all would turn. That was sick as hell. Should've probably changed if your BM started kissing tail. Hugs and kisses, man. Don't tell me about no switches. I'll be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit. Hey, I'll be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top said, drop your little midget ass better fucking. Yeah, that back part was to Kendrick. I believe his wife is named Whitney, which I think that might be a little too far from Drake. We'll talk about that in the Kendrick video. But I do want to highlight some direct responses from Drake to Future and Metro Boomin. Well, first off, Metro Boomin is going to have to live with that shut your whole ass up and make some drums for the rest of his life. People are going to be trolling him for the rest of his life. And a lot of people believe this ain't even Future's beef with Drake. He's just standing next to his right-hand man, which is Metro Boomin. Them dudes just put up two amazing bodies of work. Both gonna be #1s. Both sold over 150,000 records. The second one's gonna do 150,000 records at least. Drake, flatfoot, is gonna try his best to make Metro Boomin a punchline. Let's leave that there. There's some other little jabs that Drake made to Future that I don't even think a lot of people picking up on. I didn't even pick up on a lot of this stuff because I didn't even know if the record was real, right? Drizzy Chippendale probably got your bitch Chanel. Okay, first off, Future always raps about getting his chick Chanel. I found out via Twitter that there actually was a cartoon back in the day in which Chippendale used to always outsmart Pluto. Obviously, Future's nickname is Pluto. He said, shit'll probably change if your BM start to kiss and tell. Well, Future has a child with Ciara, and Ciara infamously had a song called Kiss and Tell. This dude's not playing fair, man. Like, you gotta be really careful with this dude. There's a lot of stuff that has double entendres all over it. He said Rolling Loud stage, y'all would turn. That was sick as hell. For those who are not familiar, just a couple weeks ago at Rolling Loud out there on the West Coast, Future and Metro played that Like That record for the first time on stage with Travis Scott. So Drake is like, oh, y'all was cute on stage, making y'all jokes about the little Like That record to kick off y'all little album campaign. It's cool, but I'm still the boy. He said, I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. He said, your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. For those who are not familiar, the first #1 record that Future got was courtesy of Drake. I actually think that's a double entendre. If you remember just a few months ago, the first #1 record that J. Cole got was courtesy of the boy Drake. Just a lot of double entendres. This dude Drake is hard, man. This is, I think this ends the conversation for this generation of who's the best rapper. I really do believe that. Every time this dude has been called upon to keep it hip hop, to keep it in the music, Drake has done that at least once. I know he didn't respond to Pusha T multiple times over, but Duppy Freestyle to me was always a harder record than the story of Adidon. The story of Adidon was just messier. All right, it revealed that he was hiding a kid from the world or the world from his kid, whatever. But the case still stands. Every time Drake has been called on to respond, he does diligently, quickly, and it is always hard. All right, pause. I don't know if Drake wanted to hide this record, you know, so he didn't have to hear from Jay Prince or whomever. This is a hard response from the boy Drake, and I dare Future and Metro Boomin to go make some more drums and make another record. I double dog dare y'all to respond to the boy, because he is in that pocket, in that bag. Time, love, and support is what your boy would never take for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you want to see your favorite athlete live in action next time they're in your town? Or do you want to see your favorite artist performing in concert next time they're in a city near you? Head over to the SeatGeek website or app and use my code HoopsFerro for $20 off your first purchase. Make sure you subscribe to the It's Mr. Taliaferro YouTube channel, and hey, donate a super chat. Follow me on Facebook at It's Mr. Taliaferro, cop a supporter badge. The Underdog Fantasy promo code is FERRO. The SeatGeek promo code is HoopsFerro. And follow me on Twitter at It's Mr. Ferro.